Just thought I'd bop in here to see who was out there and just kind of share a little bit of what's been going on with me on my trip. It's been a really cool trip. I'm enjoying a quiet morning, but the temperature's almost already in the 80s. But it's just perfect weather. I can't just say enough how beautiful it is here. A couple more days and then we'll be leaving. So I got up this morning and I just had a few things, thoughts came to my mind, and a few things kind of triggered me a little bit. So just been thinking about all the things that have been going on this year. It's been, for a lot of us, it's been a lot of stress. There's been a lot of things that we've experienced that many of us really, frankly, have not wanted to experience. And we feel like there are things happening around us that we can't control, but I really feel that we can control it and we actually can make a lot of difference. So I just feel like we have the ability to do that. We have the ability to affect change and to make things better. And so I want to know, I was starting off this morning thinking about a person I knew posted a comment, kind of triggered me on Facebook, and I thought about it. And I just thought about, really, it comes down to when people are lashing out or making comments that are, even in person, that are really get us disturbed. It really comes from the two key emotions, either love or from fear. And I think when people come from a fear-based thinking, they tend to lash out on a lot of different situations and different people. And I think really the answer to that is really love, which is hard to say and hard to deal with when you have people in your life or that you experience around you that do not have that sense, or that seems to separate that energy with different people. So they love these people, but they don't the other people. And I really don't think that's how that energy is supposed to be. So that's just my thoughts. But I was thinking about the coming year and where we're headed. And I do feel optimistic about things. And so I like this deck here that I've been using. It's called the Psychic Tarot. It's not a full tarot deck. It's not meant to be an exact tarot deck, but it kind of blends the tarot with some energy work because it has chakra cards in it. But what I thought was really cool was I thought, where are we going to be like in 3 months from now with all the things going on? And I just thought it was interesting that the first card I pulled was Truth. Because I think in the end, the truth of a lot of things going on right now are really going to affect a lot of things. And it's going to be tough on some people, because I feel like the truth really just cuts through everything. The next card I pulled was Emotional Loss. And my interpretation of that, thinking about the next 3 months and where my intuition is right now, is that I feel that there is going to be a loss of what people believe. So people believe certain things right now about their life, their reality. And no matter how this all comes out in the next 3 months with all this truth being exposed, like I've been, in a lot of my posts, I talk about the light coming in, and I feel like the light really is going to do a lot to express the truth. So, and then the next card I pulled was Hope, which I think, along with leading into what I was saying, is the hope of the future is great, and it's unlimited. I also pulled Stand Your Ground. And I really feel like the standing your ground is really important, because you have to stand in your own reality. But as things change around us, it's going to be really important that we do stand in our own reality. And the last card I pulled which is the Heart Chakra, which is really centered around, your heart chakra is centered around healing energy, emotional healing. And so I really feel that that's something that we're going to be needing in the next few months, as a lot of things get exposed more and more. but as people come to grips on where they are and what's happening around them. So those are just my thoughts. And the other thought I had this morning was on the accumulation of wealth. And when you see somebody who really accumulates so much wealth, that's their entire focus. It seems like that's their entire focus. I really feel like that comes from the fear energy. So they feel like, and this is my own interpretation of it, is that they feel like they have to build this kind of their own reality of wealth to protect themselves from what they might fear. And when you live in love, we're human, we're not perfect, so we do waver on things, but when you try to center yourself in the love energy, into the heart chakra, and however you interpret that, you then don't need to worry about the fear part. And so accumulating wealth for its own sake is just, really isn't, we're accumulating wealth to help others is a great thing, but just accumulating wealth to accumulate wealth, I just feel like I think our time could be spent better with that. So those are just some of the things I've been thinking about over this morning. Also, I will say this, I think it's important that if you haven't traveled, that you travel a little bit, because when you experience other people and other situations, you really get to know a different perspective. Put yourself in a situation where maybe English isn't the only language that you're used to. Maybe think about being in a place where you're going to be in a situation where you have to understand how others are. I think that really helps you develop some empathy. And I think empathy is something that we really could use right now. So those are just my thoughts. I haven't done a lot of live videos like this, but I thought I would come on and just share where I was at this morning. And I'm looking forward to 2026. There's a lot of cool things happening that I'm working on. And I got a great group of friends around me. And I think that's important too. So as we go through all these changes, make sure you have some people around you that can help you. And whatever group that is, community group, religious group, whatever that is, it's important to build that community around yourself. But just my suggestion would be, don't block your mind into certain things that you've always believed, because I really feel that there's going to be a lot of changes happening and a lot of new things going on. So anyway, well, take care. Thanks for everything. I'm just bopping in real quickly to keep trying this live video thing because I haven't done a lot of it. So anyway, take care.